Stephen Gold, struggling medic and talented comic.
I can't flunk out. You already have.
Lila Kritzik, mother, wife, and would-be comedian.
How long before you get like that?
Thank you very much.
I'm afraid he was born that way. What if my life isn't funny?
All of our lives are funny, babe.
No one laugh at that woman! That woman is not funny!
You got that thing. People love you on stage. You know that.
Holy moly, that's very bright. I mean, that's a high voltage item, Bucky. I mean, I don't want to be intimate with anything that has a 90-day warranty.
How not to do a shutter take when you know your patient is going to die. Well, let's see. We just got these x-rays back from the lab. Let's take a look.
He believes in me. He thinks I'm funny. I want to be a wife. I want to be a mom. And I want to be a comedian.
Tom Hanks and Sally Field in Punchline, only on the Movie Channel.
Remember square deal value? Well, now there's new concentrated Surf Micro. It's a good deal squarer.
From Gillette comes Sensor, the razor that can sense and adjust to the individual needs of your face. Sensor blades are mounted on responsive springs to continuously sense and individually adjust to your face. Closer, safer, more comfortable. Gillette Sensor, together with the richness of Gillette Gel, for a shave that is unsurpassed.
Gillette, the best of
Ah, Mostyn. Here it is. Chez moi. Bit small, isn't it? Compact and bijou, Mostyn. Compact and bijou. You bought this. Not absolutely my first choice.
Now the Alliance and Leicester are offering the best mortgage deals they've had in ages. You needn't cramp your style with Second Best. Pop in and we'll help you buy something a little bit bigger.
Of course, the garden's an absolute picture in the summer.
You get a smarter investor at the Alliance and Leicester.
Introducing a new powder that squares up to every dirty job. New concentrated Surf Micro. It's a good deal squarer.
At 6:15 this evening, we join the crew of the Starship Enterprise in our premiere of Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. At 8:15, he's a medical student, she's a housewife. Together they become comedians. Tom Hanks and Sally Field star in Punchline. At 10:20, we've the highly acclaimed and uncompromising Sex, Lies and Videotape. And at 5...
There's a homecoming party for Harry. Only Harry is not coming home.
What are they doing about it?
There isn't much we can do.
So that's it?
I'm sorry.
What's with you guys? You're supposed to be Harry's best friends. Hey, we are. What are we supposed to do? Go down there and get him? Are you guys really serious? If you don't want to go, don't go. I mean, I got a family here, I got a wife. We're gonna go down to some foreign country and play soldier? What are we? We're a bunch of plumbers. Gung-ho? Soldier of fortune? You guys are cracked. We figured for a job like this, we're gonna need some help. So we hired a pro. Good move, good move.
What about my brother Harry? Harry? They'll kill him just to show they mean business.
Forget it, pal. It'll never happen.
But I want to get one thing straight. If I pay for a hunting trip, I go on it.
Now listen to me, listen good. Bullets do not go where you wish, they go where they're aimed.
My brother's got 2 days to live and we don't even know where he is.
This is not gonna work. Whoa! Wait a minute, fellas. I think we should take a minute here and talk.
You want to abort the mission, you do it now, because once we're on that plane, we're in for the duration.
Kurt, are you with us? No!
How many minutes are you? 50.
50.
Whoa. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, wait, there was a negotiation.
There's no negotiation. There's no agreement.
So much for plan A.
Who is behind you?
You let Harry go or you're dust.
Okay, let's do it.
An adventure about the hero in all of us.
We do hope that you've enjoyed being with us tonight. and that you'll be joining us again tomorrow evening. Here's a reminder of what will be coming your way then. And in the meantime, from all of us on Premiere, good night.
Hey, I want you to get your coat. I want to drive you someplace for a drink. I want us to dance a while. Then I want us to get to know each other a lot better.
People in hell want ice water. That don't mean they get it.
Oh, my darling, you're crying.
Jessica Lange stars as Patsy Cline, with Ed Harris as...
Charlie, Dick?
That's right.
Well, so what do you want out of me, Charlie?
In her most revealing and emotional role, Jessica Lange makes Patsy Cline a modern, loving woman, singing the songs that dreams are made of. This is a true love story, a real marriage, bitter and sweet.
Right now, my God, somebody loves you.
Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on shining.
But also a story of love where the gloves are off.
How old is she anyhow?
God, you got a mean mouth.
You want your dinner? Here, watch her eat it now.
You want to play?
Crazy.
You want to start on a living room?
Lord, I can't be pregnant. I mean, I just had a hit record. My husband's in the Army.
I hate this state. Hate this stinking little miserable apartment. How dare you?
Crazy for
Patsy.
I remember the part when you told me over and over how you're going to protect me.
I've got your picture.
Hey, whoa, Charlie, where you going?
I'm going to talk to my wife.
Now, you just hold on a second.
And it's
I will never raise a hand to you again, I swear.
just
Tell me why the baby's alive.
Where are you and Julie Pukes embedded now? You sure as hell ain't here.
That's right, I'm not here. I'm out singing so you can wear a $30 silk shirt.
I need you to look me in the face and say, you screw up a lot, but I still love you, Charlie. I always will.
They fought harder, loved more, and went further than most people ever dreamed. The true life and love story of Patsy Cline, Jessica Lange, Ed Harris, in a film by Carol Weiss. Sweet Weeds.
Coming up next on Premiere is Stick, the Elmore Leonard thriller directed by and starring Burt Reynolds. That's starting shortly, right after a look at our movies for tomorrow. At 3, Walter Matthau is the Hollywood producer trying to turn a best-selling sex manual into a wholesome family film. He's joined by Charles Grodin, Gilda Radner and Steve Martin in the comedy Movers and Shakers. The weekend edition of Danger Bay is at 4:20, while at 5:10 it's The Terrible Secret, one of our after-school dramas starring Michael Biehn of Aliens. At 6, Al Pacino stars in Revolution, the epic drama about the American War of Independence, a load of rubbish or a work of genius, depending on whether you listen to the critics or not. There's not too much controversy about our film at 8, but it is a lot of fun, as Val Kilmer joins a college full of teenage Einsteins in Real Genius. Crossover at 9:45 has James Coburn as a psychiatric nurse who's very sympathetic to his patients, but a bit too much for his own good. Starring there are Kate Nelligan and Finn Flanagan. Then getting its first screening on Premiere at 11:20 is Alphabet City, with Vincent Spano as the 19-year-old drugs dealer taking his life in his hands when he tries to get out of the game for good. Somewhere on the other side of the tracks are the inhabitants of Balboa, who include Tony Curtis and Steve Canale in a saga of money, sex and power at 1:45. And finally, at 2:20, David Rashi stars as super cop Sledgehammer in episode 2 of the new series of the hit comedy show. But now, we're joining George Segal, Candice Bergen and Burt Reynolds as they get mixed up in some very nasty business down in old Miami. Based on the bestseller by Elmore Leonard, this is the story of Stick.